usually we always pre-sell football games. Well, when you pre-sell, you open up your doors to the outside, which is, anymore you got to be very careful. You could still set a pre-sale price, and the fans could do it in the comforts of their living room.
The Sports Enterprise is brought to you by the Timberlanes Complex in Salem. Make it an evening or a weekend. You won't want to miss the opportunities available to you at the Timberlanes Complex in Salem. Enjoy bone shakers, polished casual dining experience, and top the evening off with some of the widest selections of craft beers, bourbons, and martinis. Then enjoy the connected 50-room hotel in a clean and inviting atmosphere at Stables Inn and Suites. If you're in the mood to cheer for your favorite teams, join us downstairs at Quaker Steak and Lube in Salem. Enjoy your evening or weekend at the Timberlanes Complex in Salem.
Tell me about the differences between the paper tickets and the virtual tickets.
Well, one of the main things, it's very convenient for our fans to purchase tickets 24 hours a day. There's not restricted times when they come into school to get the tournament tickets from years past. We would have to get the ticket, come back, set it up, and there'd be a certain time they'd have to come in and get the tickets for that activity, that event, that certain game. It's paperless, it's convenient. The first round we had one code for each player, which is for then each parent. Then I was able to work with Blake from Hometown Ticketing, and he helped me do one code for our girls basketball program, and they got up to so many tickets for each individual. And we're going to do the same with the district game coming up for our boys this Thursday. They will have one code that all the cheer parents, the basketball parents could use to purchase their tickets. We could put in place is a code for just fans to log in and set a certain amount, and they could go on any time and use that code for that certain event. It's really kind of neat. We were even looking at, because we have season tickets for football, reserved chairbacks, they will customize your stadium, almost like Ticketmaster, where you could go in and select a certain seat for that game, that Friday night game. There's really neat things that you could do that customize it to Poland athletics. On average, we could generate football sales anywhere from $60,000 to $80,000 a year from ticket sales that's a freshman game, middle school, and of course the varsity game. This year, with all the restrictions in place and the limited amount of games we were about $17,000 total from football sales. So we took a tremendous hit. We're going to evaluate the entire process after we go through the basketball tournaments and the track season. One of the biggest areas, which is kind of neat, we're looking at is, usually we always pre-sell football games. Well, when you pre-sell, you open up your doors to the outside, which is, anymore you got to be very careful. You could still set a pre-sale price, and the fans could do it in the comforts of their living room. Once you go on and purchase a ticket, it'll manufacture all the emails from that event. So I'll have a list of all those people that signed up to go to the event, that football game or that soccer game, and I could send them more information, scheduling, because I'll have that capability of having their email, the ways to communicate with them. The one area is the service fee. I do, give a little bit of feedback from parents concerned when you're talking $1.40 here. The districts and sectional tickets were $10. They went up to $12 for the regionals, which that fee is included. But it does get pricey when you have a family of 4 going to a basketball game.
The Sports Enterprise is brought to you by the Timberlanes Complex in Salem.